Hey marketers, I'm Dr. Kristy Grayson, and today we're going to rethink how marketing teams are structured in the modern age. This isn't your Mad Men agency that you've seen on TV. We'll look at real businesses, how they build, they scale, and they collaborate across internal teams and external teams such as fractional and marketing agencies. I've worked in marketing for over 30 years, and I will tell you there are so many organizational changes that I've seen. And the reason for that is that products evolve and skills evolve and technology. And with that, marketing has changed a lot. So we used to organize around departments, but today we organize around customers. That's why I'm such a proponent for customer journey work, because now we can actually layer our structures into agile pods and a lot more collaboration across what used to be called silos. I thought it might be helpful for me to show to you what the old world used to look like, or we could call them traditional, and the new world, the agile pod-based marketing organizations, and what they look like. In the traditional organization, you have a chief marketing officer, and then they split out into advertising, product marketing, digital marketing, even sales in some cases. So what we typically would see are those organizations being split out, and then we would have people layer up into them. Now what we have here is more of an agile or a pod base, where you're going to have groups of people or centers of excellence that we work on, and then we work as a team as opposed to specific departments. So one size fits all just doesn't fit anymore with the way that marketing has evolved. So not every expert needs to be on the payroll. Smart teams scale using part-time chief marketing officers, project-based creatives, and agencies that act like they are in-house partners. These fractional marketers, is what they're called, offer strategic help without the cost of full-time leadership. So you kind of have to think about to yourself, do I want to work for a company, or do I want to be a fractional or freelance marketer that really is an extension of that organization? You're just not working for them and on their payroll. Marketing isn't just creative anymore. The best teams are strategic, data savvy, and digitally fluent. These roles reflect that evolution of marketing. And what I will say is that it's really important for you to think of yourself as a multifaceted marketer. You will land better jobs if you understand the creative and the technical and the strategic, and you can plug and play where it best fits within that organization or as a consultant. So there's titles now that we have, such as customer experience strategy. Now those are people who work directly with customers and understand things like usability of apps and products and customer service. Growth marketer, you're all about how are we going to land a lead and put them through that buyer's journey. You might have performance marketing managers, such as a sales enablement person, or even the MarTech, meaning marketing automation, Salesforce automation, and digital analytics. So what I'm hoping is that you'll understand that marketing strategy is very important, but also having the skills that you need to do a lot of different functions will be better for you in the end. Modern marketing is a team sport. We align with product marketers to shape product launches. We work with the customer experience teams to improve that customer journey. And we also work very closely with the data teams to see what's working, what's not working, what can we optimize. So build your skills around these areas, and you'll just be ahead of the game. The tools you will use shape your team. So it depends on the organization. What do they need? Do they want somebody internally doing content marketing? Do they want somebody to manage their SEO or their customer relationship manager systems and marketing automation? Or are they going to pull from fractional marketers and agencies? What I will say here, I've got a couple of tools on the slide here. It's going to be important for you to understand the basics of analytics, Google Analytics, of email marketing, of customer relationship management and marketing automation, as well as social media. I hate to say it, you have to be a bit of a generalist in order for you to really excel. You need to understand how each of these integrate. Let's look at how some of the real companies structure their marketing departments. So I've picked three here. Spotify uses agile squads with shared services. So a squad could be something like marketing automation or search engine optimization or sales enablement. So instead of having specific departments like advertising, they might focus on a number of different areas to help people out. Now, HubSpot has a unique model where they're often a business-to-business model. They have email and marketing automation. Now, much of their buyer's journey is a long sales cycle. So they have people who are managing inbound leads coming from different sized businesses to help them move them through the organization. And Adobe's a huge company. They have integrated global centers. We had this in Honeywell, where I worked as well. We would have a North American center, a center in London or Europe, and some in India. And some of those may be customer focused, others might be content marketing or SEO. So you just have to understand that being nimble is very important in marketing, and just know that nothing's going to stay the same. Okay, so here's your takeaway. Let's wrap with a few big takeaways. Today's marketing organizations are agile, they're data driven, and they're tech enabled. That means change is the norm. It is not the exception. It's completely common for organizational structures to change. Sometimes more than once a year. I'm not kidding you. It happened for 30 years in my life. And so as businesses evolve, they have to move and adapt to client needs and to the way technology is changing. So don't be alarmed or think that you're gonna land a job with a company, it's gonna be the same. No, the more that you understand that it's fluid and you keep your skills honed in a number of different areas, you're gonna just it'll be so super helpful for you. So I want a couple of things also to know is that collaboration is the key to success. You're going to be working in teams out there in the real world. So if you are a college student, you got to wonder why we do all these group projects, because guess what? That's what the real world is like. So marketing is now strategic and measurable and integrated, and that is why the organizational structures have changed from when I started a million years ago. So that said, thank you for joining. And as always, if you are interested in learning more about marketing, follow me on YouTube. I have hundreds of videos out there for you. DM me on Instagram and I'll get back to you if you're one of my students. Canvas is a great way to reach me. Take care, everybody.